Good morning, student of class 5. How are you? I hope you all are fit and healthy. So, student, welcome back to your EVS class. Today date is 6 November 2020. I am teaching you chapter number 20, and name of the chapter is The Birth of a Nation. The name of the chapter is The Birth of a Nation. So, student, let's do little recapitulation what we done in our previous video. So, student, in the previous video we discussed the things to remember of this chapter, and after that we completed the book exercises. That is question number A, tick the correct answer. These are MCQ questions. We have to choose only one option. Next question, question number B, fill in the blanks. So today we will start question number B, that is fill in the blanks. Question number first, second and third. First three questions, student, we have already completed in our book, and all of you open page number 118. Open page number 118. Now let's start with question number 4. Question number 4. The Parliament comprises of the dash and the Rajya Sabha. Rajya Sabha. So, student, when we are talking about the parliament of our country, it has two houses. One is upper house and another is lower. So, upper house, which is already written in the fill in blanks, is known as Rajya Sabha, and lower house, that is known as Lok Sabha. So it is asked in the question, the parliament comprise of the dash and the Rajya Sabha. So in a parliament, student, we have two houses. In a parliament we have two houses. One is lower house, which is known as Lok Sabha, and one is upper house, which is known as Rajya Sabha. So Rajya Sabha is already given in the fill in the blanks. So what will come here? Lok Sabha. So note down this answer in your book. Question number 5. Keeping the country united is our fundamental dash. Keeping the country united. Keeping the country united is our fundamental So student, what is this? Two things are given in the constitution. One is the rights of the people. What are the different rights of the citizen of India? Okay. And another, it is also mentioned in the constitutions that if you are the citizen of the country India, so some of the duties is also given to the citizen of India. So keeping the country united, what is this? This is our fundamental duty. Is it clear? Keeping the country united is our fundamental duty. Now let's start question number C. Match the following. Question number C is match the following. Question number C. Question number C. Match the following. Option A and option B. So first I write option A and then after that I will write option B. First is president. First president. Second, prime minister. Third, Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar. President Prime Minister Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar. Option number 4, Dr. Rajendra Prasad. Dr. Rajendra Prasad. This is your third option. Fifth one, Lok Sabha. Okay. See, the options are President, Prime Minister, Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, and Lok Sabha. Now, option number B. First one is chairman of drafting committee. Chairman of drafting committee. Second, Parliament. Third option is head of the government. Head of the government. Head of the government. Option number 4, head of the country. One more option, first president of India. So student, let's discuss. See, president. What is the president? President is the student. President is the head of the country. Is it clear? President. What is president? President is the head of the country. पूरी country के head जो होते हैं बेटा, that is known as president. So what is president? President is known as the head of the country. So right match is president. President is the head of the country. Now, what is the role of prime minister? Student, prime minister is the head of the government. When we are talking about the government, then I explained you that in India we have 3 level of governments, that is central, state and local self government, that is in the village area, and their head is known as Sarpanch. So who is the head of the central government? That is known here prime minister. The prime minister is the head of the government. So this is the right match. Now Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar. So what he has done? He is the first president of India? No. Head of country? No. Head of government? No. Parliament? No. So Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar, he is the chairman of the drafting committee. When the constitution at the time when we are making the constitution to rule the country. At that time, Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar is the chairman of drafting committee. So the right option is this one. Now, Dr. Rajendra Prasad. So student, Dr. Rajendra Prasad was the first president of India. Who was Dr. Rajendra Prasad, student? Dr. Rajendra Prasad was the first president of India. Now, Lok Sabha. So just in fill in the blanks question also, student, we discussed when we are talking about the parliament. So it has two houses. Parliament has two houses. One is known as lower house and one is known as upper house. So what was the lower house known as? Lower house is known as Lok Sabha and upper house is known as Rajya Sabha. So Lok Sabha, so right match for the Lok Sabha is parliament. So student, complete this match of the column in your book, because we have to complete book exercises in the book, and question answer of the chapter we will write in the classwork copy. You can also take a screenshot of this, okay, and after that you can note down in your book. So we have completed question number C. Now student, let's start with question number D, that is short answer questions. Question number D, short answer questions. Question 1. What do you mean by suffragan and secular? What do you mean by and secular? So what do you mean by suffragan and secular? So these points are given in the introduction of the preamble. Preamble के introduction में both these points are given. So suffragan means that now student, in 15th August 1947 our country get the freedom from the British rule. In 1947 our country get the freedom from the British rule. So after that, after getting the freedom, if we are talking about the present time, so student, no other country is ruling on our country, that is India. Once we get the freedom from the British rule, so no other country is ruling on our country, that is India. That is the meaning of sovereigns. And what is the secular? All see student, in India people belonging of different religions. Okay, so at the time when we make the constitution, so in our country people belonging to different religions are living in the country. So student, so in this equality is given to all the religions. ठीक है, whether the peoples are in majority or minority. ठीक है, हमारे इंडिया में बेटा अलग अलग रिलीजन्स के लोग हैं. ठीक है, सो इन द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑल रिलीजन्स आर इक्वल. ऐसा नहीं है कि इंडिया में हिंदूज ज़्यादा हैं तो उनको ज़्यादा पावर दी गई और दोज रिलीजन विच नंबर ऑफ पीपल्स आर लेस तो उन्हें कम पावर्स दी गई. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. इन आवर कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन इक्वलिटी इज गिवन टू ऑल द रिलीजन. सारी रिलीजन जितनी है सबको इक्वलिटी दी गई एंड all religions are respected and treated as equal in India. So note down the answer. So sovereign means what does it mean? It means that we are not ruled. We are not ruled. We are not ruled by any other country. Next is secular. Next is secular. So what is the meaning of this word secular? All religions are respected. All religions are respected and treated all religions are respected and treated as equal in India. So student, what do you mean by sovereigns and seculars? It means that we are not ruled by any other country. And second point, secular is all religions are respected and treated as equal in India. Okay, so now note down the second question. You can take a screenshot also. Name the question number 2. Name the body. Name the body that gives justice to the citizen of India. ओके, देखो बेटा, लास्ट बने इफ एनी नेम द बॉडी दैट गिव जस्टिस टू द सिटीजन ऑफ इंडिया. अब देखो बेटा, इतनी बड़ी कंट्री है, ठीक है. सो डिफरेंट लॉज आर फॉर्म बाय चांस. इफ देयर इज एनी कोई भी, अब मान लो जैसे ओल्ड टाइम में क्या होता था, ठीक है, हु टेक द डिसीजन आफ्टर लिसनिंग द प्रॉब्लम्स ऑफ द पीपल, द किंग टेक द डिसीजन. नाउ इन द प्रेजेंट टाइम वी हैव डेमोक्रेसी. ओके, नाउ देयर आर, नाउ who will take all this decision? So there is a court, ठीक है, and there are judiciaries who listen to the problems of the people, and after that they give the decisions. Is it clear? नेम द बॉडी दैट गिव जस्टिस टू द सिटीजन ऑफ इंडिया. ठीक है, मान लो आपस में कोई भी लड़ाई हो जाती है, कोई भी बात हो जाती है रिलेटेड टू एनीथिंग, सो हु विल डू द जस्टिस? ठीक है, हु विल डू दैट? सो फॉर दिस इंडियन जुडिशरी इज द बॉडी दैट गिव जस्टिस टू द सिटीजन ऑफ इंडिया. अब देखो, इस चीज के लिए क्या कोर्ट्स बनाए गए हैं. अब डिटेल में पढ़ोगे तो वो भी डिफरेंट लेवल के हैं. सबसे हाई लेवल वाला जो है दैट इज द सुप्रीम कोर्ट. ओके, सो सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने जो फैसला दे दिया, द डिसीजन टेकन बाय द सुप्रीम कोर्ट, देन यू कांट चेंज दैट डिसीजन. ठीक है, सबसे हाई कोर्ट क्या, कोर्ट कौन है बेटा? दैट इज द सुप्रीम कोर्ट. सो स्टूडेंट, name the body that give justice to the citizen of India. So answer is the Indian judiciary is the body that gives justice to the citizens of India. Is it clear? So who will give the justice? कौन डिसीजन लेगा? इंडियन जुडिशरी is the body that give justice. This body will give justice to the citizens of the India. So we have completed 2 questions, student. Okay, thank you, student.